All right, guys, today we've got some bare shelves in the shop. We have a little oil filter situation going on, so let's get into it. So we've still got our MAN filters, our Heinz filters, our Mala filters, and some Toyotas and stuff here. But all of our pretty much domestic and Asian filters are gone. And we had a situation where we had somebody come in and want to do what they call a pull. So they're going to swap out all of our filters for their filters. We thought that they were swapping out the Wix Gold for just their name brand, and we thought their name brand was Wix Gold. It's Napa. I'm not saying anything bad about Napa or Napa filters. I'm just telling you what happened here. So they came in, they said, hey, let's do a pull. We'll service you. We'll make sure we come in, on a weekly basis and make sure your filters are good and make sure you're up to date. And that's a big service for us. We do order them constantly, but it does help us if they come in and maintain the inventory levels and, make sure that we have what we need. Unfortunately, I thought that Napa Gold, because for a long time, for as long as I can remember, Napa Gold was Wix Gold, just repackaged in a Napa box. So let's go over here and let's look at what we found out, because we actually had a Wix rep come in by pure coincidence right after they did this changeover. We had the Wix rep come in, and we were like, he's like, well, I see you've got these Napa filters up there, and we were like, yeah, the Wix filter is just in Napa brand. He goes, no, not anymore. So we did a little research, and just to be sure he's telling how it is, there's no reason for him not to. So here is the Napa Gold filter, right? So we cut it open, which we do with filters because we want to see what's on the inside. And now, obviously, if you've got a canister filter, you don't have to cut it open, but cut the ones open because those are the ones they tend to put stuff in that you don't know about. This one, if I can find, what did I do with the spring for it? The spring has disappeared. Oh, that's the wrong spring in there. That's the spring that goes in there. Sorry guys, we've been sitting here messing with these things. This is what came in with what. So this is what the spring that came in this one. You can see the relief. You can see the material. Look at the glue joints. A little messy on the glue joints. Just overall, definitely doesn't give that Wix kind of feeling. And these are all three the same part number, right? So what the Wix man was saying was that these were more of a microguard filter. So let's buy a microguard. Let's just see if it is microguard. So here's a microguard filter. And this is a high-end microguard filter. This is one of their extended lives, so definitely not their cheap one. As we can see, it's got a different relief spring, a little better relief spring. It's got a different, pressure spring. It's got a different relief valve. The pleating looks different. So I don't know that it is a microguard. If it is, maybe it's an inexpensive microguard. I don't know. But this one
is $3 more per filter than
Napa Gold. This is $3 more than the Napa Gold. So this is probably not their higher end microguard even. This one, the glue joints don't look bad. I'm not seeing anything that's really sticking out to me there. So, this does look like even a better filter than that one. Then we went ahead and got a Wix Gold. So here's the Wix Gold filter. Again, same part number. So if we look at them, this is a 7502 and the Wix number is a 57502. All they do is take the 5 off of it. And then we look at this one, MSL 5702. So they're all three the same part numbers. We look at this one, we see a different spring. We see definitely a different pop-off relief valve. We see the pleating. We don't see any glue problems on this one. We do see a little bit of, where this was in here. Little something there, but definitely no glue up here. And the pleating is different than both of the other ones. So then we started looking at the cans a little bit. If we look at this can, so let's look at the Wix one first. The Wix one, if you look on the box, Man Hummel. So those of you that know Man Hummel, that's a great company. They're making quality stuff. That's where the Man filters are. Man Hummel bought Wix, which I was worried if anybody buys Wix. Wix has been around for a long time, always been good. these companies change hands and other companies buy stuff, and you never know what's going to happen. So we were a little worried, but when we heard Man Hummel bought them, we were like, okay, that's probably okay. Clearly they've kept it the same. If we look on the can, we can see clearly made in the USA on the Wix filter, right? All right, so then we come over to the MicroGuard. I couldn't find anything on the can where it was made. I'm not going to sit here and bore you with turning the can 15 times. It's not on the can. But if you look on the box, it says made in Vietnam. So, okay, not saying you can't make good stuff in Vietnam, I'm just telling you it's different. If we go to the Napa filter, it is made in China, and there's nothing on the box that says Man Hummel. Obviously it's not Man Hummel anymore, it's not Wix. So, you know, basically just giving you a heads up, because a lot of us, you know, to keep on top of this stuff is sometimes very difficult, knowing who bought who and is it the same. And when you're talking about a filter inside of a can, how do you know, unless you cut it open and look, that they've changed it? You know, years and years and years ago, the Fram filter, the orange can Fram filter, was a good filter, and I'm going way, way, way back. But obviously that was bought and it changed, and we won't discuss that. But you know, we got to keep on top of who buys who and if it's good quality. Clearly, you know, but what's happened is probably Man Hummel came in, bought Wix. Maybe they couldn't work a deal out with Napa, so Napa went with a different oil filter company. I'm not saying one way or the other, you know, what kind of quality this filter is. I'm not going to even go that route on this video. But I will say that I know Wix filters, and I know this Wix filter hasn't changed. And I feel like, personally, that I'm comfortable putting this Wix Gold on. You know, I know that's going to be a good quality filter. So we had another parts company come in. They pulled all the Napa ones off. They're going to put in all the Wix Gold and back in, and we're going to be back to where we were. So we just thought this would be a quick video for you guys, just to know that, you know, I said on a ton of videos. If you go back onto our TikTok and on our YouTube, it's like, you can, if you need a filter, you can buy Wix Gold, you can buy Napa Gold. It used to be CarQuest Blue was a Wix Gold. Now looks like the only way you're going to get Wix Gold is to buy Wix Gold in a Wix Gold box. So these are available at O'Reilly's. It's not a you know, anything for O'Reilly's. I don't have anything to do with them other than buying filters and parts from them sometimes. But you know, just letting you all know that that's where we're at, and you know, be aware. So anyway, hope this helps. If it did, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We appreciate it. Leave some comments down below what you guys think about filters. You know, what do you use for filters? What is your experience with filters? I'd love to hear them. We do read them. I learned as much from you guys as you learned from us on these videos. Some great content in there. So, and I encourage all of you that watch the videos, read a lot of the comments. So, you know, there's a lot of good information down there, a lot of smart people. So we appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.